What you just saw was footage from 5 years ago today when I introduced the first ever hole in the Backyard video series. Now, look at what today's date is. Exactly 5 years later. I think you know where this is going, right? It's time to bring the hole back again. Not that exact one, because obviously I'm not in that backyard anymore, as of like 3 years ago. But you know that I've tried recreating my hole many times in the past. Not that exact one, but obviously different ones. And they normally get buried after a while. Maybe this time we could actually have it work? Maybe? Look, I don't know. Let's go. See what I can do about it. Because I feel it would be very interesting if I would be able to. Alright, let's see if this can actually work. And yes, I know this is the first episode in color in about 3 days. Alright. Where did this used to be located? That's the one thing I kind of forgot. Speaking of which, is that one brick with the thing even still here actually? Yeah, see, that's the problem. If I'm not able to locate my hole, and yes, I know all the leaves are still here, but I think there used to be like a brick, like a red/orange brick that used to be here, that used to be where my hole was. Or at least a place where it used to be. I think it's gone now, considering I think we changed a few things around here. Like, for example, I think the pipe where my hole used to be, I think, is gone. Okay, that's coming on at a random time. I know I do gotta do the scavenger hunt later, but I wanted to get this over with. Before it turns completely dark. So I think that one brick is gone from like 3 years ago. Honestly, I didn't really care about it because it was there kind of being entirely pointless. Although it was a good spot to know where my hole was, at least. So maybe we could actually try and recreate something. Well, obviously, we're not going to recreate the original hole in the footage. By the way, I'm pretty sure you guys have managed to notice in the last few years that I kept showing you that clip in every October 6th episode, except for 2018. I think so, at least. And I also think 2017 as well. But we did do something as a reference to that. And then I think in 2019, in 2020, and right here in 2021, I showed you the clip because you just saw it now. But yeah, the original hole. Obviously, it can't be recreated because we're not in the same backyard, obviously. No, that was an entirely different backyard, if any of you were curious who never actually saw that. By the way, go watch that episode. It's episode 7 of this entire series. It's really awesome. I really recommend you watch it because you'll find that exact same clip I showed you in the video just now. Alright, let's make a new hole. I kind of wish I had a shovel or something. That would have been nice. Is that one pipe where the hole used to be is gone? I think it's gone, actually. And if it is, that's good. So hopefully my hole won't have to get buried again in the near future. Actually, are we even near the place where the hole used to be? We are in the fields. Yeah, we are in the fields. Because this is legit where the field is. I probably should just put it over there, but it wouldn't make any sense considering The lawn always has to be mowed around this place, so that would not be a smart idea. You guys remember the episode 3 called Start Digging? That was September 3rd, 2016. We just recently passed 5 years. I wanted to actually recreate that exactly 5 years later, but well, there was an episode on September 3rd. I just completely forgot about the concept. You know what else I was going to recreate, but I also actually didn't have a backyard video up that day. September 27th of this year, I was going to recreate the episode 6 concept, which is basically a sequel to episode 3 called Keep Digging, which took place in the evening. Technically in 2019 it was recreated, like over right there. But I wanted to recreate it originally 5 years later, and then I just didn't upload a backyard video that day. September 27th to be exact. I don't know why, I just forgot. And now here we are, October 6th, another iconic day for this series. And now there's an episode where I recreate something exactly 5 years later. I seriously cannot believe it's been half a decade since I showed you the original hole. Like, that's nuts. I just want to just say, that is absolutely nuts. Hold on. Alright. How do we want to do this? I know it's a lot of dirt, but yeah, obviously, don't worry, I'll clean those off after, obviously. I feel like putting the leaves inside the hole because it makes a little bit more sense right now, considering it's still fall. We're not even a month into fall yet, and I'm already still doing this. Speaking of which, you're probably wondering, why are all these leaves even still here to begin with, even though it's not the celebration of fall anymore? Simple, I just left them here just for the fall season. Basically, I kind of wanted to reference the fact that these leaves are here for the whole fall season, and if they do eventually get lost near the winter, I won't care, considering it will probably be winter near the time I lose them. These leaves, to be exact. You guys probably know where I got these. Actually, you probably don't. Dollar Tree again. Because they looked really freaking cool. Hey, that's a simple reference. Wait a minute. I think we can find almost the exact same leaves. Wait a minute. I just realized. Maybe I should have put the hole in the exact middle of the field. I think that would have made things a little more interesting. Wait a minute. It's only me. Of course we can do that. I just have to make it bigger. I literally just have to make it bigger and we're all good. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I gotta clean that off. I gotta clean off the fingers here after this. Obviously. Yeah, let's get the rest of the leaves. And I'm gonna hopefully expand the hole a bit bigger. Yeah, let me expand the hole a bit bigger. So, yeah. Now, obviously, I don't have the exact same leaves as that hole 5 years ago, since this is an entirely different backyard compared to that one. That other backyard you saw in the footage was the one I left in 2018 and moved on to this one. Oh, hey, I haven't seen these in a long time. So that's cool that I found them. Finally, again, after like a few years or something, or at least not even a year, actually. I don't even know how long. Oh, and by the way, a lot of concepts for Backyard Videos will be having its 5th anniversary this year. Some of them were including just the series in general, which was already celebrated. We did forget to do celebrating 5 years of the Start Digging episode and the Keep Digging episode. We did celebrate 5 years of Labor Day episodes on Labor Day itself. But that was the day after the 5th anniversary of Labor Day episodes. What else? We're doing the 5 years since the first ever hole in the series, which is currently right here in this episode. What else? Oh, 5 years since our first ever project in the series. That's October 14th. Nice, we'll do something. Oh, right, 2 days later in 2016 was the hole construction, and we've been doing it every year. And I will be doing it again this year to commemorate 5 years since the first ever hole construction. And then we'll have HQ Expeditions for Supplies to celebrate 5 years. And also the Peaceful Sunday concept from October 23rd, 2016. And by the way, whole construction occurred on October 16th, 18th, and 20th of 2016, and years following. Expedition for Supplies occurred in 2016, 2019, and 2020, and will be again this year to celebrate 5 years. And Peaceful Sunday was recreated in 2017 in the month of August, and kind of has not been recreated again since. Now, unfortunately, October 23rd this year is a Saturday, so I guess we're gonna have to call it Peaceful Saturday then. Oh well, I'll still do one on October 24th though. I promise. I'll do pretty much the exact same concept on October 24th. It's cool. Oh, and by then the Halloween event for the backyard would be out. So that's a good thing. Yeah, by then, the Halloween event for the backyard would have already been released. So yeah, trust me. Halloween event, I already know the release date. I'm not going to tell you until, well, not today's update video, but the next one. And also about the lab one. That will be in the next one as well. Speaking of which, yes, there is an update video tonight because it's Wednesday. I don't know why I'm doing this. At least just doing the dirt thing or something. I just kind of wanted to spread the fall leaves around because they're cool. No, seriously, they are cool. And is there any others I can find? Oh, wait. Yep, we got one right here. Nice. I know it's a bit destroyed, but who cares? And actually, we still got a ton of the fall leaves around here. Oh, by the way, this is the only episode to be in color this week. The rest is all in black and white. Now, you're probably all wondering, why is the scavenger hunt in black and white if you're all generally curious? I don't know if I ever actually fully explained it. Main reason is just because it'll make it more scary. And like I said in that first one for day one of the scavenger hunt, I said I may or may not be using that exact same thing for the Halloween event. Do you seriously think I really would pass on the fact for having including black and white? You'll find out in next week's update video. You'll see if the black and white thing was technically leading up to Halloween anyway. Technically, it kind of is, but you'll see the reality in next week's update video to see if it's actually legit. Because I already got the whole concept of how I want to do the backyard this year for Halloween. I finally came up with something creative and original finally for once here. At least for this event. Look, the winter party and Christmas one will obviously have something creative too. Last year, I think, was also pretty creative. Because I actually designed it like a theme. Instead of just putting all the decorations in random places for no reason. No, I think I actually followed a bit of a storyline. Which that normally does not happen here in the backyard. Like, ever. And I think this year's Halloween, I think will be the first one to ever do that. Because I actually got something pretty interesting. And no, that's not going to be going for all backyard events going forward. Oh, no. I don't want to mess up what I normally do here. Seriously, I think that looks pretty good. The problem is my logs are gone. You guys remember when I used to have logs right here? Right next to the hole? Yeah, as you know, those are gone now because they got destroyed, I think, last year, actually. Yeah, if you guys remember, they got destroyed last year. So, they're gone now, unfortunately. The logs I used to have. So, now I have nothing to put next to the hole, which is probably why I should have just put it in the middle. But hey, we at least celebrated 5 years of the original hole. So yeah, let's be glad. And yes, that's what I did yesterday in the scavenger hunt. Ah, there it is. And here's how it actually looks. As you can clearly see, it looks exactly the same, even in color. Yep, today we find just random objects. Tomorrow we find the signs, and Friday we find the garland, and on Saturday we found the pumpkin lights. And that's what we did in the previous one. So yes, if you're wondering what we were doing, it was this. Oh boy. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. What did you think that I did actually bring back the hole? I know I can make it a bit better.